Good evening, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, sit by the bank of a river for a moment or two. Catch your breath. This crazy old world out here is too much to just keep connected to 24/7, and I am delighted to make you welcome here back for one final edition of my Long Nights live stream series. And boy, am I glad to see each and every one of y'all tonight. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Firstly, good evening. Happy spring to you. I want to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me and my family over these last couple weeks since the loss of my brother-in-law, and my apologies for all of the emails, texts, phone calls, everything else that I didn't get to, because man, I am so far behind. I feel like I can see my arse up there on the horizon ahead of me. I'm about to get lapped, you know? So, here we are, though, and I am delighted to have you here. I can see that the chat room is already rocking tonight with a bunch of friends. It's great to see you. If you're wondering how to join in the mischief here, pretty simple. Whatever Google thing you use, whether it's Gmail, YouTube, Google Drive, any one of those things, you have some sort of login credentials, and that should be enough to do the trick. Hopefully I have successfully done the hit go live button. So let me just check that I did that. Yes, okay, because last time I forgot to do that. And I would hate to repeat a mistake like that. That stunk. And I want to make sure that everybody can hear me okay, and that the guitar sounds like a guitar. So for those of you who are already logged into the chat, let me know that you can hear the sound of my voice, and I'd be mighty grateful for that. And maybe if you can hear the guitar too, that would be even better. I think I've done all the unmuting. It's been a while. February's show was live with the band, so I didn't have to do any of the live streaming and all of that. And I have to say, January feels like it was a whole lot more than just a couple months ago. Oh, yes. Good. Okay. Fantastic. So the first thing I'm going to do is for those of you who celebrate and partake of St. Patrick's Day, this is the last of my my Smithwick's Red Ales. And so I offer to you, the Irish and non-Irish amongst us, a wee bit of cheer tonight. I am so glad for your company. And I am so grateful to have some time to spend with you tonight. It feels great. And yes, okay, Elle and Lee, it's good to see you too. And I sent you an email a few days ago, and I'm wondering if you got it okay. So maybe back channel me after the show tonight, and I want to make sure you don't miss out on something coming up. And oh, Amy and Steven are here too, and Judy. Oh, yay to everyone everywhere tonight. I'm just so grateful for your company. And my neighbor and fellow Lincoln songwriter Scott is here tonight. Fantastic. So a lot of Virginia and Maryland in the house tonight. Where else are people tuning in from? Oh, that's a great question, Susan. I am info at andrewmcknight.net. If you can come to my website, and you can click me an email from there too. That's perfectly fine as well. Okay, Lee, good. I'm glad to hear it. That's all I wanted to know, is that it actually got to you. With all of the communications things that I've been ignoring in the last couple of weeks, I certainly see how things fall through the cracks. Well, let's do a little sound check here, shall we? Let's make sure that the voice and the guitar are balanced halfway decently. We're having at least 7 of the 12 seasons of Virginia spring today. So I've got the fan on, the window open, and by tomorrow night we'll be back in our winter hats and raincoats and stuff, and ay. So, fantastic. Here's one that I play every once in a while on my live streams, but I actually played this one at a show down in Southwest Virginia earlier this month, and thought it would be a good sound check song for tonight. So for those of you who have Where This River Runs, my second CD, this one, Gypsies. This rutted road sings an old song of generations that I've never met. It leaves the gas pumps and the street signs left me behind you last time that you went. Always were a bit of a strange girl, hearing voices from worlds no one could see. No small town shackles to hold your dreams down, no ties that bind you, keep you here like me. My kin are burning corn and coal, like them defined by what I know. In my heart, believe and live like gypsies. In my life, I cannot walk where gypsies go. Right past this station, waiting on some ghost train to some forgotten town, where no one knows Father Tobacco, and my feet aren't nailed to the ground. My kin are burning corn and coal fields, like them defined by what I know. In my heart, believe in love like gypsies. In my life, I cannot walk where gypsies go. I cannot walk where gypsies go. Gypsies, from where this river runs, and a very good evening, friends. How's the balance between the voice and the guitar is the big question. Katrina, welcome to you, dear friend. I'm so glad that you're taking a little break and coming on in and joining me tonight. It's great to see you, friend. Hello, Judy. Oh, good. So the balance is okay. I'm hoping that the voice and the guitar are just right. That the guitars sound like guitars, but they don't sound overpowering, and vice versa. That I don't sound like a disembodied voice. You know. All of the important stuff. Oh, good. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. I know it's like I get so thirsty when I'm sitting here playing and singing. It's like I go through like a half a gallon of water, it seems like. Okay, great. Excellent. Well, you probably can't see all of them, but I do have all 4 guitars out tonight because I can. But also my 2 main guitars have been in the shop with Marty Fair in the last couple weeks, and they're playing like a dream, and I can't decide which one I want to play more than the other. So for those of you who caught the band last month in Sterling at our show for Focus Music, this has become my main guitar that I play with the band when I'm not playing the electric guitar. This is the Fairbuilt, and we're going to be doing a couple of performance filmings up at the studio this weekend, and the Fairbuilt's going to be front and center. It's just having this guitar built for me, having it come from a local black walnut tree, all of the things that went into the making of this guitar for me, it seems such a natural thing, and it's after 10 years of owning it, it is seasoned in beautifully, and I'm just enjoying the heck out of it. So I'm gonna play one of the songs that we often do with the band because we wrote it together. And hopefully I don't mess myself up for the weekend because my solo arrangement of it is a little bit different. And also because I'm a marketing genius, it's not recorded anywhere else, but it will be on the band album later on this year. So this is a little thing about the builder and about reincarnation, and it's called By a Craftsman's Hand. I have been a sturdy tree, growing strong for a century, with roots and branches, rings and pearls. But I want to see the great wide world. I want to see the great wide world. Sheltered creatures, great and small, bound to Blue Ridge Mountain tall. Listen to my branch birds sing. Oh, what I'd see if I had wings. What I'd see if I had wings. All must meet the song or storm, tumble to the forest floor, with smooth cut sanded, shaped and stained. By craftsman's hand I'm born again. By craftsman's hand I'm born again. I've been given singing strings, tone like a church bell rings. Now I travel across this land, and I found my voice in your hand. I found my voice in your hand. I have been a sturdy tree, growing strong for a century, with roots and branches, rings and pearls. Now I'm off to see the great wide world. I'm off to see the great wide world. I love playing this guitar. By a Craftsman's Hand. Written with my dear bandmates, dear friends, my family, call them what you will. Being in a band with the same 3 other people for 18 years. Playing music together is like, Susan, I'm glad you enjoyed the show because it's really hard to describe to people just what that's like, because you're speaking another language and you're speaking it in front of everybody else, and you're like in this space, you know? It's like you're together, like an emotional space, and it's more than friends and it's not the same, and it's more than family and it's not the same. It's just some beautiful, unspoken, mysterious, magical thing, like most every other dang thing in music, isn't it? Steve and Elizabeth are in the house tonight. Oh boy, it's great to see y'all. Yay. So this year I'm celebrating, celebrating the 25th anniversary of my third record, Turning Pages. And for those of you who might have first found me through that record, I'm forever grateful. It's the only record I made at Marco Delmar's Recording Arts. was the first time I worked with John Carroll from Mary Chapin Carpenter's band. Wonderful, wonderful musician, songwriter, and I went on to write bridges with him on Something Worth Standing For. But I also got to play with the late Robbie Magruder, who was also in Chapin's band, and it was just a marvelous experience all the way around. And I'm grateful for that record because it's the one that kind of opened a bunch of doors for me. So I certainly don't want its birthday year to go by unnoticed. So I'm going to play a couple from that one tonight for sure. And this one because my wife loves it and asked for it. This one, Western Skies. Yeah, y'all can sing along at home. Totally cool. I can hear you, I promise. Just enough. Climbing on this big jet plane, headed into western skies. And if I had a rearview mirror, that's how I'd pass the time. Looking back on leaving I'm done, should be old hat by now. Do I want too much? Lingering touch? Did I hold her too long? 1,800 miles from the Chesapeake to this great divide. 1,800 miles separate me from the truth inside. Where I am lonesome, lonesome under western skies. Drive this road that long ago echoed with hooves, Arapaho. And as I pass these ranches, I almost feel their ghosts riding along. Never cared for conquistadors plundering mountains for gold. Please don't fear, I haven't come here to prospect for love or reward. 1,800 miles from the Chesapeake to this great divide. 1,800 miles separate me from the truth inside. For I am lonesome, lonesome under western skies. "50 West beckons like an old friend, leading me to parts unknown. And I draw gallons of cold comfort, knowing this road leads me home. Is it my heart, missed her from the start, or just thin air getting to my head? 1,800 miles Amy, I heard you singing and it was beautiful. Keep up the great work. Thank y'all so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so Tom, this time I pulled out the, this is my rare bird martin. Some of you might not even know this story. I've had this guitar since it was new. It's a 1991 Martin MC68, but what's odd about it for folks who don't know so much about guitars and the wood, most of the Martins are dark woods on the sides and back, and this one is made of maple. And it's got a different sound, and it took a few years to get it to break in nicely, but I'm mighty happy with this one now too. And of course, it was apparently when I called Marty to tell him, hey, my guitars are starting to buzz, and he's like, yeah, get in line. We've had such a dry winter here in Northern Virginia that people's guitars have been, the B and E strings have been buzzing like crazy for people. So keeping the luthiers busy, as it were. So let me take a moment to just say a couple more little tidbits for if you just joined us in the last little bit and are trying to figure out how to say hello in the chat, because I would love to have you say hello in the chat and say hello from where you're from and all of that kind of stuff. A lot of times we're coast to coast, from like New England off to California and Florida on up to Washington, and so it's always kind of fun to see where folks are tuning in from. To join the live chat, it's real easy. You just log into whatever Google thing you have, whether it's YouTube or Google Drive or your Gmail or whatever, and that should do the trick. And please do say hello. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna do another one from Turning Pages, although the way that I do this now sounds a little bit different, because the beauty of songs and playing with other people, not only playing in bands but doing shows or doing tours with people, you find yourself reinventing songs. And I say to my songwriting students a lot that a good song is like a really nice car, and how you arrange it, the people you play it with, whether you play it electric or acoustic or solo or with a band, whatever, is where you choose to drive the car that given day. It's still a beautiful car, but the view is different, right? So this arrangement came from doing some shows with my buddy Michael Delala. And I'm heading this way for a show next week. So it seems only fitting. Company Town. Trains run through our veins, moving monuments, better days. That mountain stands over our darkened lungs. It's time to ponder what we become in our company town. It's what we know. Change comes hard, change comes slow, until the bottom falls out. That's how it goes down, till the money's all drained from a company town. Well-dressed Yankee bosses worked us so hard for their well-dressed children and their well-kept yards, while coal camps echoed with mournful sounds of impoverished voices from deep in the ground. Under this company town is what we know. Change comes hard, change comes slow, until the bottom falls out. That's how it goes down, jobless faces and their grim plight. Well, 4 men and a drag line blow the mountaintop off to take its heart out. Now it knows what we've lost in our company town. It's what we know. Change comes hard, change comes slow, until the bottom falls out. It's how it goes down, till the money's all drained from our company town, till the life's all drained out of the company town. Company Town from Turning Pages, 25 years ago. I can't believe I'm old enough to even have an album that came out 25 years ago. That's just ridiculous. Christy, okay, I see that you're here, and I am so sorry about the picture. Maybe if you're seeing it from YouTube, okay, great, that's fantastic. But from Facebook rather. But maybe just hit the refresh button. Anytime you're having trouble with these live streams, sometimes it's just a quick refresh. I'm happy that tonight it seems like the internet gods are smiling on us reasonably well, so I won't complain too much about any of that. So next week I'm going down to play a show in Hatfield and McCoy country, and so it feels fitting to play one more from my West Virginia arsenal repertoire, and especially since I'm doing a whole bunch of work with the band this weekend, it feels like it's kind of cool to play this one that I wrote, not only with my bandmate Les Thompson, he of the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band fame, but also my friend and former West Virginia State Fiddle Champion Chance McCoy, who had just finished recording Something Worth Standing For with me. And I got asked to write a song for this compilation album of songs about mountaintop removal, and it was about they asked me to specifically write about the communities impacted by it. I had the privilege of meeting Larry Gibson. Larry lived on a place called Cayford Mountain, down near to Whitesville, kind of in the thick of where the mountains were getting flattened at about 1,000 feet lower than they were. And Larry was on the cover of National Geographic not too long after that, and he estimated that in his lifetime he had 14,000 different people come to see what mountaintop removal looked like up close and personal, because he was the only one who didn't sell out. And they mined right up to his property line, which meant right up to the edge of his family graveyard. Since some of the graves were tumbling down the side of what used to be a mountain, the inside of a mountain that was now just a cliff. So, I got to know some of the people who lived in the shadows of mountaintop removal, and I wanted to kind of tell the story because they've sort of been the sacrifice zone for the rest of us for a lot of generations, Coal mining is hard and dirty work, and it's been tough on. If you saw the 60 Minutes a few weeks ago about McDowell County, West Virginia, you know of what I speak, and yet the people have this incredible strength and resilience, and there's a lot there hidden in the folds of Appalachia, and maybe no place better to see it than down there. So the song we wrote was called Made by Hand, and I'm thrilled that it was on this album with a song from Kathy Mattea and the Del McCoury Band, and wow, this is fantastic. And the other thing that's kind of interesting about writing with these guys is that Les, of course, with the Will the Circle Be Unbroken album, has a Grammy Award of his own, and Chance, a few weeks after we recorded this song, took a gig playing guitar for a band called the Old Crow Medicine Show. So Chance got himself a Grammy or two along the way, too. So of the three writers of the song, guess who's the one who has no Grammys? However, I am the one who's here to play it for you tonight. This is for the good people of the mountain state next door. It's called Made by Hand. Granddad was a union man, worked deep beneath the ground. Said prayer in the morning and again to see the sun go down. Day from night by lantern light to earn enough to eat. By Saturday moon on the mountainside, the fiddle moved their feet. Went into mines at 14, took a wife at 21. Raised 5 kids in the holler like his daddy done. The company cut costs and corners everywhere it could. Still every Sunday they gave thanks that they had it good. For I know the times are changing, they say progress is good. Do we honor honest work like my granddaddy would? The eagle soaring high, would he recognize this land built upon the sturdy backs of those who made by hand? My daddy left these mountains for the mills of Ohio. He rolled a steel that won the war far away from home. But back in Granddad's holler, big timber stripped the land. Laid the railroad tracks that can't bring back the lives they made by hand. For I know the times are changing, they say progress is good. And do we honor honest work like my granddaddy would? The eagle soaring high, would he recognize this land built upon the sturdy backs of those who made by hand? Hey, hey, hey. Along for West Virginia, her hard blue rolling hills, memories of childhood, I hear those echoes still. But my family stories vanished, for no trace I could find. But they even tore the mountain down where Granddad used to mine. built upon the sturdy backs of those who made by hand, built upon the sturdy backs of those who made by hand. Made by hand. Written with Les Thompson and Chance McCoy. And I'm mighty glad that y'all liked it. Thank you. Thank you. Joey, happy birthday. Don't look at the odometer too much, man. Don't get scared about that. It's easy enough to do. So hopefully everything is still sounding okay. I suppose I would be remiss. Okay, quick moment for the side chatter here. For those of you who get my email every month, thank you. You are very patient and tolerant people. If you have not done so before, I would love to have you come on over and subscribe. If you're hearing my music for the first time and haven't run away, even better. I promise there's sometimes a nice picture or two. I usually do a parting shot that my friend Holly is always like, that's what I go, scroll down to the bottom and look for the photo. So there's always a few words. It's a little bit more than just what's coming up on the schedule, but always happy to have people aboard because that cuts the bazillionaire broligarchs out of the communication equation. We're not relying on social media and the algorithms and all the rest of it. Just me and you and our email boxes. And of course, while you're here, I would greatly appreciate it if you felt like doing that. Someday, before I get my odometer flips more milestones, maybe I'll actually get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers and get an extra $1 a month or whatever it is. And finally, if you're, I've seen my notifications going off, so I think some of you have already found it. If you're so moved and you would like to, thank you. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be able to be home and still working, to be able to share my music with people around the country and even across the pond. If you're so inclined, there's no need to, there's no requirement to, but if you do, I'm grateful for the help keeping the lights on. And I realized today that gas has now reached $4 a gallon here in town. And oh boy, I'm going to be buying some of that next week. So thank you if you are so inclined. I appreciate that immensely. Now let me turn off that bit and I can get back to the thing that I really like doing, which is hanging out with you, which I appreciate very much. For those of you who, if everything sounds good and looks good and all the rest of it, maybe take a moment to tell somebody, because I could afford to be a less well-kept secret, post it on Facebook or Blue Sky or Twitter or whatever you use, or just holler down the hall in your dorm or your apartment and like, hey man, there's a show going on and nobody else can see it but you. I would be happy to have you do that. Yelling over the gossip fence works just fine. I'm old school too. So I was not smart enough to put my my little foot stand over here to play this thing, so this might be a little bit of an adventure tonight, but we'll see. Yes, there's Mom. Hi, Mom. Everybody, you can say hi to my mom, dialing in from Connecticut. It's fine. I love it that anytime I say that, like 15 or 20 people are saying hi. And poor Mom, whenever she has a birthday and her son says something about it on Facebook, and like 500 strangers all pile in to say, happy birthday. Keeps her busy for like 3 or 4 days. It's great. Keep having birthdays, Mom. That's awesome. So this coming weekend, after the first weekend in April, 2 dear friends of ours are getting married. Lee and Joan are getting married, and we're going to be there, and they asked me to play this song at their wedding at some point, so I shall, but I'll play it for you tonight so I can actually practice it a little bit. And this one's from Treasures in My Chest, and it's called Anniversary. 2,000 years ago today, a farmer walked his field, wondered what the land would yield before the winter snow. 2,000 years ago today, two young lovers kissed, laughed and made a wish beneath a shooting star glow. Somewhere in a far and distant future, millennia beyond imagining, as time takes away what will remain of how we lived and loved today. 2,000 years ago today, anger hurled a stone to break another's bones and keep some fool upon a throne. 2,000 years ago today, a cog in a war machine drew his last breath on a distant plain as he dreamed of home. Somewhere in a far and distant future, millennia beyond imagining, as time takes away what will remain of how we lived and loved today. 2,000 years ago today, a mama hushed her little ones, kissed them on the head and tucked them into bed, and turned her face toward the sky for blessings from on high. Prayed to guide them safe on the unknown path ahead. Somewhere in a far and distant future, millennia beyond imagining, as time takes away what will remain of how we lived and loved today, of how we live and love. I think that's one of my mom's favorites. It was already in the list, Mom, but there you go. Okay, let's see. Which of these lovely guitars shall I play next? This one or this one? So many choices. Oh, Lee, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not sure what all is going on with that. My donate page on my website has the link to Venmo and PayPal and Square for credit cards, and I think maybe it's got my email address for doing Zelle. And whatever's broken, I would love to know what's not working, because of course, it doesn't hurt them at all, but us like small business, small batch artisanal song crafters, call us whatever you will, there it all is, right? I appreciate the fact that you would like to, and I especially appreciate the fact that there's a whole bunch of people in the chat keeping me company tonight. Thank you, everybody. So I know we were in Maine last week, and on the ride back from my sister's place, we drove through snow, and up north, I know that winter is hanging on with teeth. And I know that we're not completely clear of it, because tomorrow is going to be really cold and miserable here too, after being like 80 degrees on my walk today. All 12 seasons. So, for those of you who are waiting to get rid of it, here you go. Frosted blue jays call. The light is lasting longer. Shadows slowly shorten in my room. The cold is taking wing. The snow surrenders. Some might call these bitter pills. I've stopped to take this freeze frame view of how that ice broke me and you. The light is lasting longer. Shadows slowly shorten in my room. The cold is taking wing. The snow surrendering. Winter will soon be leaving. The light is lasting longer. Shadows slowly shorten in my room. The cold is taking wing. The snow surrendering. Winter will soon be leaving. Winter will soon be leaving. Another from Turning Pages. It's funny, I seem to put out albums. How quaint, right? I seem to have put out albums over the years at like milestone points in my own life, or It's interesting. I look back on the songs and when I wrote them and what I was thinking about when I wrote them and how long ago it was, and yet sometimes it's like you can almost step right back into that feeling when you wrote the song, and it's kind of wild the way that works sometimes. And I think this one was inspired by just seeing spring unfold every year here. I'm so lucky that I've gotten to travel so many beautiful places, and yet come the beginning of April, there is just no place I want to be besides here. Virginia is amazing. The Shenandoah is amazing. The bluebells on the floodplain and the redbuds everywhere, and they're already starting to pop out. All the little redbud trees that I dug up out of my neighbor's yard. She has a forested garden. In fact, it's where one of my Lincoln songwriter buddies, Worth, lives now. The elderly lady and her sons who lived there sold the house a couple years ago, but we used to walk by when I was walking Madeline up to school every day, and I saw her out there one day gardening with her walker, and I said, I see all these little redbud saplings here. Do you want them all? And she's like, you take them, because I'm just going to pull them up. And so about half a dozen of the redbud trees that are in my backyard getting ready to blow up now, that are at least 20 feet tall, came from them. So just kind of cool sometimes how the world works, or just how the threads that connect our lives are sometimes kind of magical. It's a love song to home, man. This Old Dominion. Spring comes here with the blooming of the crocus, brings sharply into focus all the beauty of this land. The Blue Ridge turns from its winter's purple hue to a greener shade than you could describe with words. The daffodils spring to greet newborn leaves of splendor. A simple mind wonders at magic that they make. Bluebirds come bringing warmer days behind them, their beauty almost blinding where the field and forest meet. Now as I lay me down to sleep, I pray this way of life for my soul now to keep. The seasons are speaking and the time wheel is creaking, and this old dominion calls me like a lover tried and true. Shenandoah's flowing and the valley is glowing under a yellow sun and azure sky, calling me home. Late April brings blooming flowers to all the treetops, from redbuds bumblebees bop, picking nectar sweet. The highlands burst with azaleas in the deep woods, clear creeks running through pools, looking for the sea. Now as I lay me down to sleep, I pray this way of life for my soul now to keep. The seasons are speaking and the time wheel is creaking, and this old dominion calls me like a lover tried and true. Shenandoah's flowing and the valley is glowing under a yellow sun and azure sky, calling me home. I've become part of these valleys and peaks, of thunderstorms and babbling creeks. Muggy summer days melt into autumn leaves that turn and drop, cover my winter's chill paints pour of the spring. Now as I lay me down to sleep, I pray this way of life for my soul now to keep. The seasons are speaking and the time wheel is creaking, and this old dominion calls me like a lover tried and true. Shenandoah's flowing and the valley is glowing under yellow sun and azure sky, calling me home, calling me home, calling me Yeah, the redbuds, the bluebells down on the floodplain. Amy, I remember going into work one April day and telling Steven about what I had seen, and I'm like, I can't even believe this, man. I was driving along Goose Creek and it was just this explosion of blue flowers. He's like, yep, Virginia bluebells. Squared me right up. So, those of you who follow my music page on Facebook might have seen the unboxing last month. I work with veterans once or twice a year with a wonderful program called Music Therapy Retreats out of Colorado. And my friend Mac Bailey is he's just an amazing dude for devoting not only his talent but his life's work to helping our wounded warriors heal from their PTSD experiences. And we do it through songwriting, to reframe their stories, to rewire how they think about their own experience, and to think about how they view themselves and how they feel like their family views them. It's pretty powerful stuff. I feel quite lucky to be able to do that work, and I've been doing a series of guitar lesson videos because they, as part of participating in the retreats, they also get gifted a Breedlove guitar. And they have a few group lessons during the weekend retreats, and then they're kind of on their own hook. So they have a weekly Zoom with one of the music therapists, and they bring in guitar questions, and they sometimes are writing songs themselves, and it's very cool. So I've been fortunate enough to get to do some of the lesson videos, helping to build a library for them to keep learning from. It's very amazingly lucky experience. It's the story of my life. I'm the luckiest guy I know because I get to meet the most amazing people, have the most amazing experiences, and do the most, like, you can't make this up kind of stuff. And somehow or other enough money keeps flowing in every month to keep the roof overhead and the lights on. And how grateful am I to have been blessed with this crazy life. So I get to meet incredible veterans, and I work with them. And the reason that I was doing that unboxing was because after 6 years of doing retreats, the compilation album that Mac puts together is sort of their NPR-style fundraising pledge gift, if you will. This year was on vinyl. It's the first time I've ever had a song I've ever heard my voice coming out from under the needle of a record player, man. It's pretty dang cool. So I'm going to play the song that we unboxed. I know on the collection of songs it leads it off, and I think it kicks off side 2 of the vinyl. I'm always amazed to be included in those things because some of the writers who work with the veterans are at Amy Grant and Vince Gill's farm in Nashville, and there's no shortage of really, really talented songwriters there. And also up in the Boston area, John Carroll has done a couple of these. Mark Arelli's done a couple, and I think to Buddy Monlock down in Nashville, and I think to myself, how lucky am I that I managed to keep that bar up, you know? So this one's really hitting home for me this week. The song I wrote with my friend Brandon from South Carolina. He was a decorated vet. He was a leader. He was, following in a line of military in his family. And like a lot of vets, when they come back into civilian life, he'd spent 20 years in the military. He'd been in Iraq, been in Afghanistan, been in some really touchy spots. He said, I always love helping people, and I always love doing things, and yet I never feel like I'm good enough. And I think maybe my fellow songwriters who work with the vets might find this to be true too, but I will say it, I sometimes find a bit of myself somehow in their story. Mental health is on my mind a lot this week. This is for all those who struggle, and this is with gratitude to all the vets who let us help them step out of the darkness. It's called Good Enough.
I took my place in line, my family's sacrifice in uniform. I wear my daddy's boots as our Black Hawk moves through mortar fire. I can't turn back the clock, I can't bring back what's been lost. It's too late now to make a deal, and I'm not allowed to feel. Standing with my troops on Christmas Day, Santa came while Daddy was away. Always duty. Can they see my whole self? I lock away my private hell for mercy, cry for mercy. 'Cause I'm trained to face the danger, confront the silent stranger. It's my choice who lives or dies. The ghost behind my eyes, you can never know. Why am I never good enough for me? Accepting who I am, not what I should be, or what I could be. Now I'm the enemy, for I'm the one who can't believe that I am worthy. I am worthy. If I could let this darkness go, maybe then I truly know I'm good enough. Sitting at the breakfast table, I keep as cool as I am able. Can you see me now? My fragile high wire balance act, the fictions and the facts swirl all around. 'Cause suddenly it's all changed. Thank you for your service. Now there's nothing to measure by, no lines to stay inside. You can never know. Why am I never good enough for me? Accepting who I am, not what I should be, or what I could be. And now I'm the enemy, for I'm the one who can't believe that I am worthy. I am worthy. If I could let this darkness go, maybe then I truly know I'm good enough. I don't wanna let you down. Put away these boots that I've outgrown. I will lend my hands, make a difference when I can. Live in the moment, love in this moment, be in the moment, live in each moment. Why am I never good enough for me? Accepting who I am, not what I should be, or what I could be. And now I'm the enemy, for I'm the one who can't believe that I am worthy. I am worthy. If I I could let this darkness go, maybe then I'd truly know. Free these burdens locked inside, maybe then I'd truly find I'm good enough. Good enough. Hey, I'm good enough. Good enough.
A moment. A moment for that one. Scott, I'm glad you're still here, buddy. It's always good to have my songwriting brethren holding me up. And I'm going to play the one that I wrote for our last retreat. Our last little getaway. It's so cool to have two other songwriters living within a stone's throw of me. And the fact that we get to get together at each other's houses once a month. And of course, I'm the one who messed up March. And I'm bound and determined to come in with 2 this month. I started writing, I don't even know what month it is. It's March, right? Today's Thursday. I think it was Tuesday night. I was sitting up late and I hadn't put my guitar away, and I had some lyric idea and I typed it in, and it was like, ooh, that's a seed of something, right? There's a verse right there, seed of something. And then I came in to put the guitar away and I started noodling around with the guitar. I'm like, where the hell's the phone? I need to record what I'm doing here. Sounds a little bit like something one of my friends wrote, a little bit too much right now, but of course, where you start from isn't where you end up. And then last night on the way home from the studio, I had to turn on the phone recorder while I was driving 15 miles an hour on all the gravel roads between the studio and here. And I'm like dictating to it. I'm like telling it, okay, this is what it sounds like. I got this whole idea going on. So I had like 3 new songs starting to take shape. And I think to myself, it's really probably because I hang out with other songwriters once a month and we have to drag some sort of carcass in, even if it's a verse and a chorus and it's unfinished and everything. And it's like, it's just wonderful to be able to roll up my sleeves and get back to the business of creativity. This is the one I wrote for February. And I guess I just think sometimes, we are living in really freaky, unusual, different, dark times. And I know how I feel about it. I know how my friends feel about it. And I know how people who are my friends who don't agree with me about things feel about it. And I guess I was trying to write a song about, somebody who just going about their business and finally just saying, looking up and seeing what's going on and just saying, I don't understand. It's called I Can't Turn Away. I got it good. I mind my own. Work hard hanging on to my home. Keep my head down and don't make a fuss. Just trying to get by like most of us. Like most of us.
turn my weeping eyes away from the fear on your face as I pray for a thunderbolt of grace, mercy and grace. Life can change in the blink of an eye, a smash through a door, the crack of a shot. I learned a lot of things in school, some good stories that turned out untrue, and I believe that lady's torch held high is what keeps me up night after night, 'cause things I grew up with never looked like this. In my heart, I know it ain't right. I can't turn, I can't turn, I can't turn my weeping eyes away from the fear on your face as I pray for a thunderbolt of grace, mercy and grace.
Judy, thank you. That means the world to me. I appreciate that ever so much. This one, I haven't played this one yet. Clank, clank, clank. Thank you, friends. It has been a season. We started back in September, just getting to that point where we were crossing the other equinox into darkness. I hope that we are crossing out of darkness. Before I go, thank you everyone for all of the everything that you have done. I know people have been donating. If you care to donate, it's in the link up at the top of the chat. Hopefully all of the things are working. It would be just my luck that all of the oligarch-owned electronic transaction things would go down tonight for the last show of the season, you know. But I am grateful for all of it. I am just grateful most of all for your company. It is not a requirement. It is just wonderful to have you here. There's lots of stuff coming up. Oh boy, there's lots of stuff coming up. For those of you who are in Northern Virginia, I'll be at the Bluebells at the Bend Festival again, which if you haven't seen Virginia Bluebells along the Potomac or the Shenandoah, now's your chance. It's that season, and it doesn't last all that long, so gotta come take it in while you can. Eva's here from California. Fantastic. I was hoping you'd be here tonight, my friend. It's great to see you. So I'm going to leave you tonight with my undying gratitude for everybody who tuned in for like multiple shows this season, for telling people about what's going on and sharing my music and making this crazy life and music that I live possible for yet another winter. What a crazy cool thing it is that we're able to do these things. So I can't thank you enough for the gift of your company. And for everything that goes on, remember that there are real people doing real work, doing real suffering, doing real helping, real reaching out. And to me, that's always been the beauty of who we are. And I hope we don't forget it, because that, more than anything else, is something worth standing for. With the lessons I've learned and hard luck that made this man. I've walked in the valley of darkness. I've known heartbreak, I've known loss. But I'm still standing on these 2 feet. Amazing all that got me across. So haul all you need from the river, build your temple up from the floor, and be grateful. Do not go gently into this good night, my friends. Go boldly with your heart. Go love fiercely. Whatever you do, know how grateful I am that you were here with me tonight for a little while, for the whole show. If you tuned in all season long at some point along the way, or most of the season, I can't thank you enough. If you haven't had a chance to hop in and get on my e-zine, you can do it really easily. I'd like to think that they're reasonably pleasant to read for a couple minutes and don't take too long, but then you know when there's things going on, and I'm always grateful when there's things going on to share with you. I've got a bunch of stuff coming up over these next few weeks, and of course there's the Mountville Folk Festival coming up on June 19th and 20th, and there's people who come from all over the region to come be at that, and it will be great to see you there. The band will be there, of course, and there's lots of great stuff going on with that too. And I get to do another one of the music therapy retreats a couple weeks before that, so I'll probably have something new from that project too. So I am ever grateful, friends, for your company. Thank you so very, very much. Whatever you do as you go out into the world this weekend, remember, it sounds a little sinister, but I should have played Surveillance tonight, right? The world is watching, so don't be like these guys. Go be your wonderful, beautiful self. Love fiercely. Thank you ever so much. Take good care of your good self.